Make room for Javi.
Welcome to my Project a Day video, where I explain a project or tell a story each day for a year, and I attempt to complete my shop. 122. Come on over to my pad. Drop cloth. I gotta filter some of these jokes and give them the brush off. Another 1-inch strap. Truck bed net, automotive. Electric fuel pump. Manual fuel pump. Cabinet hardware. I'll just rack this up. Tapcons, 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 and Tapcons. Why do I have so many? Honestly, one of these days I have to sit down and firmly anchor myself to the ground. What do we got here? Little adhesive dots. I felt that. Cabinetry, roller covers and filters. Hardware, and a lot more hardware. Alrighty. Used screws. I don't need that. Don't need that. Allen wrench. And that's done. Brush with greatness. Painting contract. The good old days. 123. Completely a hobby box CNC box. We've got buck converters here, heat shrinks, different tools of all sorts, my heat gun. This is stuff that I use in building the hobby boxes. My silicone heat mat, DC power supply. Luckily, this one's all completely organized. As the target button says, that was easy. This is labeled Hobby Box 11. Believe it or not, I've got 11 boxes with a bunch of CNC stuff in it. When I build the workshop, I'll unload all these boxes and I'll have a bunch of extra boxes. Until then, they get stacked up. We're at 123, so by my estimates, and let me count them to be sure, we've got 27 boxes left. At an average of 3 boxes a day, we should be able to knock down the rest in a week to 10 days. And then at that point, let me show you around here. These are the 27 boxes that are left. And then if I go around, swing around to this side, we've got a bunch of empty spaces, a bunch of empty spaces, a bunch of empty spaces for the D boxes, a bunch of empty spaces for the E boxes, the E sizes. The rest of them are all on the ground, and they are each sorted. There's no point in lifting them up because, like, for instance, all the hoses for the shop vacs, I'm finding boxes right and left that have 1 or 2 pieces in them. So needless to say, there's no point in bringing them all up just to bring them down and up and down and up and down. As I'm reorganizing, I'm clearly emptying boxes, but at the same time, I need a new empty box when one of the sorted boxes gets filled, so it all balances out. But it's all organized. So when we finish this section, we'll do some more installation. I'll tell some more stories. The goal is by the end of March to have this half done and already be started by the end of March on quadrant 3. I think that's a promising goal. It's a shame that everything has to look so messy before I clean it up. All of this that you see here is only about an hour's worth of pickup because I just stack them all in and then slide all the shelves over. And let me tell you something, the insulation helps. It helps considerably. That side of the warehouse that's not insulated was 95 degrees up in the ceiling. Over here, and despite the fact that it was 78, not 80 degrees outside, it was a cool 74, 75 degrees in here. It's been very comfortable in here. Can't say that'll be the case in the hot summer, but we'll see. So folks, thank you for joining me once again. Please subscribe. Feel free to comment. I love the comments, particularly when they're positive and pleasant. And speaking of pleasant, have a pleasant day.
Make room for Javi.